A record-setting 51 inches of rain, and it is still not done.
Yeah, the Red Cross says more than 17,000 people are right now in Texas shelters. Harvey, still a tropical storm off the Galveston coast, now blamed for 15 deaths. Among them, a Houston police sergeant who drowned, trapped in his patrol car by high water. Officials from the Army Corps of Engineers have been releasing water, but with reservoirs overwhelmed and levees breaching, they expect more homes to flood. Fox 4's Allison Harris is in Northeast Houston tonight, where water rescues are still underway. Allison.
Yes, still going on, and you can bet that they're going to be going on until it gets dark and these people cannot stop. We have been watching so many professionals, first responders, helping rescue people, and now where we are at this exit ramp at Highway 8 in Tidwell, you're seeing civilians, people who own boats, deploying them to go rescue people in neighborhoods. You can see right here, this man has his jet skis out, and then all the way down this ramp, there are more and more people showing up with boats, and they're just backing them in and going in to help wherever they can. You can see people with cases of water, people with food, and they're helping any way that they know how. To show you how much water is here, take a look at this Dodge Ram truck halfway submerged. This is a service road. And then there's another truck, there's another car. If we move to the left, this I think it's a Kia, and then in the distance you see a boat. I mean, this is surreal still to see after we've been watching rescues all day long. Earlier today, we were in Southwest Houston watching more rescues there. One by one, hundreds of people are being delivered from their homes in Sienna Plantation, nearly underwater, to dry land. What would you say to them?
Thank you so much. We love you guys. Thank you.
I live in Houston for more than 20 years, never think it would happen to us.
Just like the rain, the rescue effort has also been relentless. First responders are on their 5th day responding to calls all over the Houston area.
My house is, of course, completely underwater, and we had left our cat at home because we couldn't get her out, and the fire department went in and got our cat. Words cannot express how thankful I am.
Neighbors who are able to get out of their homes in this community along the flooded Brazos River are soliciting boat owners to go door to door, making sure everyone is evacuated. Other areas of the subdivision require professional help, using military tactical vehicles and swamp buggies. Game wardens out of Dallas-Fort Worth got a call to this area about a submerged vehicle, and then they discovered this. All of that water, this massive neighborhood, almost underwater. They have rescued 600 people in 24 hours from Monday to Tuesday afternoon, and the rescues are still happening.
If we don't get them out and anything else happens or the water rises anymore, they're going to be trapped in their attics.
Game warden Tony Norton out of Garland.
I would definitely compare this to Katrina on a widespread level. It's more widespread. It's a bigger area that we're trying to concentrate resources in, and there's a lot more calls for service.
And Stephen, Heather, you can see right here, right now, a great example of what we've been watching this afternoon. This is a swamp buggy that we just saw come barreling down here, and now they're relieving some of their crews and probably about to head back out. It looks like some of these people might be police. Yes, they're wearing police jackets. I mentioned the jet skis just to the right of me here. These people are from Niagara Falls, New York. They just told me that. They felt so compelled to come help down here in Houston. And while you see police here, many of these people are just boat owners from all across the country descending on Houston and South Texas to help rescue people who are flooded in their homes. We understand there are neighborhoods on either side of here, and now we're watching utility trucks come through. I mean, this is just unbelievable. This is the kind of rescue effort that we're seeing all across the Houston area. Stephen, Heather.
All right, Allison, thank you for your coverage. So many people coming from near and far to help. Thank you.
Incredible stories. Now moving northeast of Houston, Fox 4's Brandon Todd is in Kingwood. Brandon, those floodwaters rose a bit today.
Yeah, exactly. And of course, we've been talking over the last couple of days about the swollen San Jacinto River, and this behind me is a product of that. The Kingwood community here flooded out, all of these streets underwater, many of the homes underwater. It gets worse the further back you go. We have been seeing boat launches here over the last half an hour or hour or so increase. We've got a man putting a fishing boat in there. There's a boat that you see down there trying to go house to house and check on people. It's been a constant traffic of boats and jet skis today to try and get people out. Water started coming up into the streets here this morning. Within hours, it was flooding homes closest to the river. Several people told me they just didn't think it would get this bad. And then when they realized that they were in danger, it was kind of too late. We spoke to Michelle Medlock. She and her boyfriend were rescued, and she was telling me floodwaters forced her to hunker down on the second floor of her house.
That's my house, and I'm at a high spot, so we didn't think it would come in. My parents are on the golf course, and my friend who just came out are on the golf course, and we knew they'd get flooded. But
we were second floor. We were actually going to try to wait it out, but we didn't know what the St. Jack was going to do. It's just been going, it's 2 or 3 feet over the highest it's ever been, which is crazy.
So there were more than 300 homes in this northeast Houston community. Rescuers tell me they've gone house to house. They're trying to make sure that everyone is accounted for. Those who were rescued say they've never been more excited to see a total stranger on a boat. Now, back out live here again, we've got a couple of boats in the water here, and also we've got some trucks with lift kits on them driving. We saw a Jeep with a lift kit drive by. Anything that can get through these waters and get to these homes are going back in these communities and checking on people. We told you earlier about these 14 horses. They were trapped earlier on a property. Rescuers got in there. They opened the gate so those horses were able to get out into high ground, and so they're hoping that the waters don't get any higher. Heather and Steve.